for today's video, we are sitting down, we're getting ready, and we're chatting about friendships. And I know a few of you guys are thinking, Jen, I'm good, my friends rock. If that's the case, fantastic. Keep those people close to you and keep shining. However, if you are struggling in this department, I just wanted to give you guys, my 2 cents on friendships. Because being an adult is hard, and keeping good people around you is important. Because the people you surround yourself affect your attitude and your behavior. So, I thought that I would just kick it off with the negativity first, and bring out some deal breakers on what I don't want in a friend. So the big question is, when is it okay to leave a friendship? I'm pretty sure that all of us have been in a position where we've met someone, we really hit it off, and it's good for a couple of months or moments. And then after some time passes, you realize oh my god, we're actually really, really different. And then you kind of phase out the friendship or just give it some time to breathe. I think that's perfectly normal. And I know it may sound a little bit harsh, oh my gosh, she's just cutting off some friends. But you know what? If you apply the same concept to dating, it's perfectly acceptable. We meet a stranger, spill our guts and talk about everything. And then once things get rocky, have to talk. And then you might never talk to this stranger ever again. And I feel the same concept can be applied to friendships. If a person is causing you so much stress in your life, it's not your duty to be their best friend. But I just think it's weird because honestly, I find that having that talk with a friend is way more uncomfortable than having that talk to someone that you're dating. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it's very difficult. But anywho, I want to talk about some specific deal breakers for me in a friendship. And they're different for everybody. My first one is criticism. There's a reason why it's in Dr. Gottman's divorce predictors. There are 4 of them. It's criticism, contempt, stonewalling, and defensiveness. But they say criticism is enough to kill any relationship. And that includes friendships as well. And I know that there's a difference between constructive criticism and just plain criticism. Although I do appreciate constructive criticism, if you are giving me constructive criticism every time we meet, it just gets old, man. It just gets to a point where you're please stop focusing on me. I'm not your little project. And it could be very small things oh, you've got something on your shirt. Your eyebrows are uneven. You're laughing too loud. It's actually pronounced this way. I feel it's the tone they say it too. And I don't know. I don't expect to be called it in a friendship, but if just every time you're saying something that I'm doing wrong, and I know it can be seen as oh, I'm just looking out for you, but for some things I just don't really care. For example, if I have a stain on my shirt and we're already out, it's yeah, I have a stain on my shirt. I'm already at the Grove. I do not have a tight pen. I'm not gonna go and change my shirt. So what was the benefit of you pointing that out to me? It just makes the person that you're calling out feel bad. And honestly, this goes both ways. If there is a friend where you always wanting to correct or fix to look out for them, you might want to reevaluate and really think about just 1 or 2 things that really personally affect you and will help the friendship for the better. And then bring it up in a calm conversation just between the 2 of you. And I feel that would have a much better reaction than always nitpicking and nagging on a friend. And when you do that, that is productive feedback.